Good day, my people. Welcome back to this channel. And this is B-Footies. This is the channel whereby we show you how to make shoes so that you can try something out on your own. Today's video, we are making a Chelsea boots. If you are just doing for the first time, please do it to like, subscribe, and turn on the post notification. Don't forget to share as well. You can always reach out to us on our social media platform at b.footies all through. So also on our Telegram channel. Our link is below the video. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been wanting to post a Chelsea boot rather. So here we have it, even in another dimension with a cupsole. So let's get down to business. Yeah, so here we have our pattern. This is our lining pattern. This is the pattern we use for our lining, for Chelsea boot lining. This is what we use for it, and this is what we use for both the lining and the leather. This is what we use for our counter. That's the counter area, and this is the cutter area. And this that I'm molding, this big one, is for the Vamp, which is for the leather, for the shoe leather itself, for the Chelsea boots itself. So here we have our lining. We make use of leather lining. Anytime you are making a Chelsea boot, you make use of leather lining, not 100% leather and not 100% lining. So call it leather lining. So after drawing it out, we also mark out the counter area, the counter area, which is what we are doing in this video, as you can see. Yeah, after marking it out, we cut it out, which is normal thing we always do on our leather and also on our lining. So we cut it out, both the Vamp, the lining, the Vamp lining and the counter lining. So we cut it out, then we move to the next step. Yeah, as we all see what we have here, this is our Vamp lining, our leather lining. After cutting it out, we applied gum. As you can see, the area where we applied our gum, we applied gum to it. And after applying gum to it, while cutting it out, while drawing it out, we make sure there is no mistake. We cut out the right and the left leg, and we join the two together. So this is our baft. This is our baft. In my mother's tongue, we call it teru. We applied gum to it. After applying gum to it, we use the Vamp to hold the lining together, the right and the left, the right side and the left side. We use the lining to hold it together, and the baft to hold it together. As you can see, after holding it together, we sew. So sorry I didn't come up with the video, but it's just a normal thing. It's just the normal way of sewing. We sew to bring out the reason why we cut it out like that is to bring out the shape, the Chelsea boot shape. If you cut it out straight, it won't give you the shape, or it won't give you what you want. So cutting it out and cutting out the lining, the Vamp lining, and joining it will give you 100% what you want, even if you are making a desert boot. Okay, so we move to the next one, which is we have the leather already, the suede leather, the suede material is being cut, and also the counter area. Then here we have our elastic. We have pattern for everything in my workshop. So here we have the elastic. This is the elastic. We are cutting out the elastic. We have pattern for it also. And don't forget, Chelsea boot also has design. There are some Chelsea boots that has a big elastic, while some is a moderate elastic, like this one we are making. The most common one is the moderate elastic, the small elastic. So here we have the pattern already and we are cutting it out. For a Chelsea boot, you are going to need 4 elastics. So that's what we for the right leg we are going to use it for the right side and the left side. For the left leg we are going to need it for the right and left side of the shoe. So here is our quarter area where we are adding we added gum to it also. Here we are sewing. So sorry, it's kind of it need a thorough explanation anyways. So here we joined the counter area of the shoe, of the lining. This is the lining. So we are joining the counter area, in which we the one we cut at first when we started the video. Then we move to the next one. I hope you are catching, you are getting what I'm trying to say. The video is kind of the explanation with Chelsea boots is kind of much. So if you want to get, you need to pay attention to what I'm saying, so that you can get it and also see through the video and see what I'm doing. Okay, here we sew. Chelsea boot also requires 2 sewing, but this is the first one. Double sewing rather. This is the first one, which is we have to, as you can see, we haven't done anything on the Vamp, which is the body of the Chelsea boots, so we have to sew it at first. We also sew the counter area. We also sew it also. That is the first sewing. Take note of that. Then let's move to the next step. Let's see what we have next. Don't forget, we already joined the counter area of our lining. The lining we cut out at first, we join it. So here is the suede, the material, the leather we are using. We are joining the counter part of it also. So after joining, you see what we are going to do next. Don't forget to always follow the process, the shoe process, so that you won't miss a step out of it. Okay, here we have our counter. This is going to serve as our pull tab rather. So we applied gum to it. After folding, we applied gum to it. After, as you can see, That's what we are doing. After applying gum to it, the counter area in which we sew at first, we apply gum to the middle of the counter area. So as you can see, you see it now. You see where I was holding in the video, we applied gum to the middle, so that we can fix the counter leather, the counter area. So just follow the process and let's see what we have next. If at all the design says, if at all in the design we were given, it shows we are using a different a different put tab, we should have used it for it. But the design we were given, the counter area is going to serve as a pull tab. So that's why we are using our leather, our suede material, as our pull tab. So we join it, we join it to alongside with our counter area of the shoe. Then we sew. That's the next thing. We sew the area in which we added our put tab. And be very careful when fixing this thing. In shoemaking, you have to be very careful when fixing a leather, when joining a leather together, when joining two leathers together. Okay, like I said, we sew. After sewing, we move on to the next step. We added gum we added gum to it, to everything. We added gum to the necessary parts. Just follow the video and you see what I'm saying. Okay, we applied gum on our elastic. We applied gum, not everything. We applied gum on our elastic and also on our counter area and our line. We have our backstay already. We applied gum to it. After filing our backstay, we applied gum to it. There is a way you file your backstay. A backstay of a shoe is different from the way you file your front stay, so don't meddle it together. So as you can see, we apply gum to it and also on our elastic. Then we move to the next step, which is the joining aspect. So let's see what we have now. Let's see how it is done. Okay, here we are fixing our elastic. We are fixing our elastic alongside with our counter, with our cutter area. So after fixing our elastic perfectly, we fix our back stay. As you can see, that's our back stay. We locate the middle of the shoe, then we fix it. So also we fix our lining to cover the back stay and the elastic, the small side of the elastic, the little side that we gummed alongside. We gum alongside with our counter area. We fix our lining to cover it up. Then we move to the next one. I hope you haven't forgotten our vamp area, our vamp lining, and also our vamp leather. Here we have it. We applied gum on it. As you can see, the area where we stopped, because during the lasting process you need to put your front stay on it. Okay, so we sew. Here we are sewing the counter area. We are sewing it, joining it alongside with our lining, the one we fixed not quite long. So let's follow the process and let's see what we have. Okay, after sewing everything together, we applied gum. There's the area in which we applied our gum. So you see it now as the video goes by. Here we have it again. After sewing, that is the second sewing. Don't forget I said we are making use of two sewing. Chelsea boots requires two sewing, double sewing. The first one when we started, and the second one after joining our lining. So we applied gum to it. We applied gum on our shoe. Then we fix our vamp alongside with our counter area. As you can see, just like it's so simple and easy. It's not really simple to make, because when we are done fixing this, the sewing is also not easy. The sewing that follows is not easy. We join our vamp alongside with our with our counter area, with our elastic stroke counter area. So after joining, we make use of our lining. Don't forget, we applied gum on it already long ago. We applied gum even at the beginning of the after sewing. We applied gum on it already. So we fixed our lining. As you can see, we are fixing our lining here, our vamp lining. We are fixing it. That's what we are doing here. It's not really simple to make, but once you follow the step, take your time and become at what you are doing. I believe and I trust myself. You are going to bring out something meaningful. So we fixed our lining, our vamp lining. We fixed the two, and after fixing, we move on to the next thing. We sew. After fixing, we sew. We go for the second sewing, which makes it the double sewing that I talked about. I said. Yeah, after sewing the second like, I said it requires two sewing, double sewing. After making it double, we we move to the next step, which is the lasting process. So it's kind of slow. It's not really fast when you are sewing because of the gum we applied on it. So it's not really easy to sew. So that's how it works. And you need to be perfect when sewing your Chelsea boots. You need to be good. You need to know how to make use of a machine when sewing Chelsea boots. So let's move on to the lasting area. And also we did our sizing. We sized our shoe before lasting, which is the normal thing we do with every shoe. Before lasting, we file the necessary parts in which we are going to apply our gum, and also we have our front stay ready and our insole it's ready. You all know how we got to this point. Okay, here is the lasting stage. Here is the lasting process. So I am very sure if you've been following my videos, you should know how to last. But this is a Chelsea boot. Nothing much really on it, but just to make sure you perfect your elastic area, so that your lasting, so that your elastic will be accurate, we stand well, we be at the place it's supposed to be. So while lasting rather, we applied gum, we applied our front stay, then we cover. After covering, don't forget we are making use of cupsole. This is the first time I'm making use of cupsole in my video. In all the video I've been posting on here, this is the first time I'm making a video of cupsole. So that's why I had to leave the measuring the marking part of it, so that we will see how a cupsole is being measured, is being marked alongside with your shoe. Here is a cupsole. This is what we call cupsole or sneakers. You can also call it sneakers sole, but this is a cupsole. So you already know how there is no difference between a Chelsea boot, covering a Chelsea boot, and a normal shoe. So here we are measuring our sole alongside with our Chelsea boot, so that we know the area we are going to apply gum. So after doing that, we applied gum. We applied gum on our sole and also on our boots. Then we do justice to the rest. We gum up and we are done. We did our finishing. Yeah, don't forget that it's very necessary to retain a good job and a good brand name. You always need to clean your shoe. Don't forget, always note that. So cleaning is very, very important. A neat job is important. Okay, here we have we applied gum on it and gum together, and here is our result. So you can see how beautiful it is. Thank you very much for staying tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. You can always reach out to us on our social media platform, and also my Telegram channel will be dropped. It's under the video. The link to my Telegram channel is under the video. You can click on it so as to join my Telegram channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys next time. Shalom.